Investors juggling vaccine optimism, expectations of growth in the fourth quarter as an FDA panel gives the green light to Pfizer's BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. Joining me right now is Lane Generational founder and CEO Fred Lane. Also joining the conversation all morning long this morning is Fox Business's Dagen McDowell and the Wall Street Journal's assistant editorial page editor, James Freeman. Great to see everybody this morning. Thank you for being here. Fred, kicking it off with you. How does the vaccine progress change things for you as an investor? Is this progress already baked into the market, or do you think this has sustained potential?
Maria, I think it's baked into the market. You know, this appears to be the everything bubble market. There's not an asset sector that isn't, in our view, fully priced, if not overpriced. And clearly the stock market is a great example of this. There's just irrational exuberance about the impact of this vaccine. First, it's going to take a while for it to roll out. Let me start off by saying, obviously, we're delighted to see a vaccine, and let's hope it's as effective as it appears it will be. There's still a third of Americans who say they won't take it. My guess is with peer pressure that will change. But nonetheless, this economy has been irreparably harmed by this COVID-19 pandemic, right? I mean, if you look at travel, you look at hospitality, you look at so many different sectors, it's been hurt. State and municipal governments have been hurt. There's a huge digging out process. Yes, we'll have stronger earnings growth in certain sectors, and we will have GDP growth, but we're still in a very depressed state. Unemployment is relatively looks fairly stable, but let's face it, 2 to 3% of the labor participation rate. There's been a pulling out of people actually looking for jobs. So in our view, the real unemployment rate's more like 8 or 9%. There's been real harm done. I think the market has fully baked in the rebound from the pandemic. We think it's overshot.
So, I mean, the Atlanta Fed has 11% growth for the fourth quarter. I mean, they are expecting growth to resume in the fourth quarter and then 2021. You say the vaccine's baked in. How do you invest in this environment? How are you allocating capital?
Well, we're allocating capital, as we always have, to companies that we think are durable and we think are basically they're disruptors and innovators. And actually, for most of these companies, they've been helped by the pandemic. They haven't been hurt by it. It's the big box retailers. It's the technology companies that, frankly, enhance the ability to work remotely. It's cybersecurity. It's companies of that sort. Most of those companies have outperformed hugely in this market. And yet, let me be clear, we went to 40% cash in February, March, and we're at 30% cash, having only put a little bit of money to work. And that reflects our caution. We are very, very cautious.
I see.
And one of the things we've done is we're actually moving our clients into Bitcoin. We have a facility with Fidelity, who has a very, very robust and secure platform for honing Bitcoin, and we're moving our clients into Bitcoin. Those who want to be in Bitcoin, we think it's a real investable asset at this point and should constitute 2 to 4% of a client's investable assets. We think it's a safe haven in a market that is very fully priced.
How do you know it's Bitcoin and not another cryptocurrency? I mean, I recognize that we will likely have digital dollars, right? And some vehicle for the digital world, but you're betting on Bitcoin. There are others.
I'm only betting on Bitcoin because of its unique attributes. Remember, Bitcoin is designed so it can only produce 21 million coins total. So currently, the market cap of the 18.5 million coins out there is about rounding, it's about $400 billion. That's a fairly small market cap at this point in time. Because there is no increase in the potential supply above a certain level, the supply versus new creation is less than that of gold over time. So we think it's a form of digital gold. Most of the other coins out there are utility coins. They compensate for basically maintaining the blockchain as it applies to a certain application. Bitcoin does not have those attributes. You know, we have a piece on our website, actually, a thought piece, it's several pages, that actually addresses exactly why we own Bitcoin for clients and frankly, why we would not address the others. And that's not to in any way be critical. There's a big blockchain market out there, and paying in cryptocurrencies is critical to that. But that's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is really a very unusual animal. It's a very creative animal, by the way. We're very impressed with it and think it's, again, we think it has a great appreciation potential.
Yeah. It certainly has had a great year, Fred. We'll be watching that. Good to see you this morning, Fred. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Maria.
Fred Lane joining us. I will see you soon, Fred. Have a great weekend. We are just getting started this morning.